Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, there was a march yesterday, but you probably wouldn't have seen it. There was nobody had put this out on mainstream media. The BBC, for example, didn't cover it. None of the major papers covered it because they don't want it to be a thing. Because, of course, it's an anti-woke march. And so, obviously, all this woke press and media that we have are sort of covering up the story. They don't want you to know. But hundreds of people marched on Wembley yesterday to complain and show solidarity with a girl who is a football player. She plays in a female team. And when one of the opposition turned up, and it was a much bigger girl with a full beard, she asked the referee, "Is that a girl?" And the referee reported her, and she was given a 6-game ban by the football authorities. Now, it must be said, this girl actually has autism and would have just been asking as part of her autistic responses. However, I've got to say, if I saw a girl turn up for playing in a football team who was about a foot taller than everyone else, rippling muscles and a good healthy beard, I think I'd be asking more or less the same question. Wouldn't you? Well, anyway, they've decided they're going to protest this. They've done one protest already. They went to Wembley yesterday, and the authorities, the football authorities, have somewhat relented, as in they've said, "Okay, you've had your 2-match ban. We can't overturn that because you've banned them. But the remaining 4 weeks, we will suspend them for a year." Well, I'm sorry, but that means you're saying this girl is not allowed to ask questions for a year. You're controlling the things she can say. That's fascism. When you're not allowed to ask questions under threat, that's fascism. When you're not allowed to hold opinions contrary to what the authorities say under threat, that's fascism. And that goes to show that the FA and all its subsequent below bodies at their various levels of control are nothing more than fascists. And what's more, they're anti-women fascists. They're misogynist fascists. They are people who are endangering the health or even lives of girls by allowing men to compete against them. This cannot be right. Now, this march followed a demonstration at the Nations League, the Men's Nation League game against the Republic of Ireland. That was on Sunday, with more than 200 women and men estimated to have descended on Wembley amid the growing outrage of this despicable, really, behaviour. We are talking a 17-year-old girl here, so technically still in the eyes of the law a child, but still, she has autism. She's not, neurotypical, should we say, which is the correct term. And these people were rightly angry about it. They were standing there going, "Stand up for girls' football. Boys and girls are not the same. We don't want men in our game. On the pitch or on the court, keep men out of women's sport." Excellent tagline. Do like that. Now, this is something that's happened in lots of sports. They're all anti it. If you're a male, don't care what you want to call yourself, don't care what clothes you wear, you're a male, you attempt to play against women, that's cheating. And it's also a bit despicable, and it's also a sign that you're actually shit. Because if you are only going to play against girls because you're so desperate for a trophy that you know you couldn't get against men, that must mean you must have one tiny, tiny penis. You're a sad excuse. You're not women. You never will be. You're just very, very sad men in frocks. And you're there and you are posing a danger, a physical danger, and in my mind, many a time, a sex danger, a safety like that. And it's the government's figures, not my figure. This isn't me expressing an opinion, but according to the government, if you look at the numbers in prison with sex crimes, trans prisoners are 12 times more likely to be sex offenders than non-trans. That's all I'm saying. Let me know what you think. Thanks a lot. Take care.